Salam and hello. Welcome to my video. Today I will be sharing with you all a gem of a habit that I have come across. This habit, it literally has the power to change lives. The way I'm going to share it with you is I'm going to start off with telling you how I came across this, and then I will share with you what inspired me to inculcate it in my life. And after that, I want to share with you a small instance in my life that kind of connected me more to this habit. And I'm still learning it. I'm still trying to apply it in my life. And honestly, it's one of the best decisions I've made. So how did I come across this habit? You know, when you sometimes feel like you have lost your connection with Allah, even if it's for a day when you've not prayed your sunnah namaz, or you've missed your salah and you have to make up for it, and you just feel like you're kind of losing connection. So I think it was one of those days when I felt that I need to do something so that I can strengthen my iman. And I prayed to Allah. I said, Ya Allah, help me to come across something that will help me to strengthen my iman so that I can feel the connection back. So I was just scrolling on YouTube, and there was a video that I came across that I randomly clicked upon. I didn't even know what it was about. So I clicked upon on that video. The person in the video was an imam who had hosted an Islamic lecture where a lot of people had to come to share their knowledge about Deen, and they'd come to listen to him, listen to his lecture about different topics. So in one of his lectures, there was this one man who came up to him after the lecture and told him that, Imam, look, I want to share something with you, a very beautiful message. And the reason I want to share this with you is because you have the platform, you have the power to share it to other people, to share it to lots of people. I can do the same, however, you have the platform and you're able to pass it forward to millions of people. So the Imam said, "MashaAllah, that's wonderful, brother. Tell me, what is it? I want to know." So the man then said to the Imam that there was a point of time in his life where he desperately wanted his du'as to be answered. He was stuck and he didn't know what to do. He tried his best to resolve some issues in his life, but they just were not getting resolved. He did not have answers to anything and did not understand why he was going through what he was. So he wanted to change his life, and he came across this certain person, this certain individual who told him that, if you want your life to change, you have to start reciting astaghfar every single day. Just a simple astaghfirullah would do. So the man then decided, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start reciting astaghfirullah every single day. So he set a goal of 30,000 astaghfirullah to recite every single day, and he started off with it. And the man said to the Imam that, Imam, trust me, I still recite it. I still, even today, when I go back home before I sleep, before I go into my bed, I will make sure that I have completed my 30,000 astaghfirullah. So then the Imam asked, "MashaAllah, brother, that's brilliant, that's amazing, that's such a beautiful message that you have told me. And can you tell me, how did Allah bring about the change in your life? How did it happen?" So the man goes, "Imam, I just have to say one sentence to you. Now when I sit and pray to Allah about the things that I want Him to bless me with in this dunya, I can't think of any. I literally can't think of anything that I want in my life now. I don't know whether He's already given me everything that I want and need, or is it the contentment, that the satisfaction that Allah has blessed me with. I don't know what it is, but I have nothing to ask Allah for except except just being grateful to Him and just doing my astaghfirullah every single day. I have nothing to ask Allah. Alhamdulillah, I have everything. Subhanallah, that is so powerful, so powerful, honestly. And of course, then I decided to inculcate that habit into my life as well. And I started reciting astaghfirullah every single day. I did not have a set aim, but I did it as much as I could. Whenever I'm not doing anything that involves me to speak, I recite astaghfirullah. I started doing that, and the main reason, of course, the main reason to do that is to ask Allah for forgiveness. That's the number one thing, and then expect from Allah to have your du'as answered. These are the two main reasons that you start reciting astaghfirullah. For me, the number one reason was to get my sins forgiven, and two was that I wanted to feel the connection I had lost. So all of us have a different way that we connect with Allah. For me, it is sujood. For me, it is sajda when I'm praying my namaz, praying my salah. Whenever we go in sujood, it's a different feeling. So for me, when I feel the real connection is when I'm in sujood, and what happens is I imagine that there is, I imagine that Holy Kaaba is right in front of me, and I'm doing my sujood in front of the Holy Kaaba. I literally feel it so strongly that I know that the Holy Kaaba is right in front of me, and I feel the sense of where I take my heart out of my body and hand it over to Allah. I imagine that happen, and I feel a sense of presence, this presence from Allah, this signal from Allah that, you know, I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're doing. You are submitting yourself completely to me, and here's how I make you feel heard. I'm going to make you feel my presence, and trust me, that feeling is the best feeling in the world. That is a way that I feel extremely connected to Allah, and I did not have it. I was not really feeling that, during that time. So I wanted that back, which is why I started doing astaghfar. When you feel like you've lost connection, especially when you've gotten really busy in your life, and when you're in your namaz and your salah, you often tend to think about other things when in fact you should be focusing on salah. You tend to forget about that, and you just think about something else, which is not good. You should be focusing on your salah, which is what was happening to me. Whenever I would pray, I would not be thinking about the surahs I'm praying. I would not be thinking about the meanings behind it. Instead, I would be thinking about what I'm going to do next or what happened during my day, which is so wrong. And I wanted to feel the connection in my sujood as well, which is why I started reciting astaghfar. So I was pretty consistent for a couple of days, and then I lost track. I was not as consistent. Consistent. What I would do is I would recite astaghfar in the morning, and then go about my day, and then forget about it the whole day. It had come to that point. So whenever I feel that I'm not up to the mark with my salahs or my zikr, I ask Allah for help. Literally, like honestly, I just pray to Allah. I tell Him that, Ya Allah, look, I'm being extremely honest with you. I have lost track. I don't want to, but I have lost track. I don't know what it is. It could be the whispers of the shaitan, or me. I'm lazy sometimes, of course. It could be, I can't blame it all on shaitan. Of course, it's probably me. I'm being lazy, and I'm not doing enough zikr, or I'm not praying consistently. So I need your help. I desperately need your help. Please help me. And then what happens? Allah shows me a sign. He shows me a clear-cut sign. How? So there's this influencer, my favorite influencer. she's always been someone that has inspired me. She even inspired me, of course, after my mother. I think I can easily say that after my mother, it was her, it was this influencer that inspired me to put on a hijab as when I was a teenager. That's the kind of impact she has had in my life. So her name is Nashiha Parveen. She is amazing. Her only goal in life, if you check her Instagram, the only goal in her life is to get closer to Allah and to get the people around her closer to Allah. So yeah, Allah, as I was saying, Allah showed me a sign. How? She was off Instagram for, I think, a couple of years, and I wondered where she'd gone, because her videos, her quotes, her writings would always inspire me and, you know, make me motivate me basically. So I would always wonder, but all of a sudden I see a post on Instagram, and I was so happy as soon as I saw Nashiha Parveen. I was like, oh my god, there's a post. She's posted something. Let me just go check it out, what it is. So I opened it, and the first post she is posted on Instagram, guess what it's about? It's about Astaghfirullah. Therefore, I took that as a sign, and I started reciting Astaghfirullah more often now and more consistently. I had set a goal of 1,000 astaghfirullah in a day, and I was if not every day, but there were certain days in a week that I would reach my goal, alhamdulillah. And I'd started feeling that connection again, the connection in sujood with Allah, where I put my head down in sujood and cry out to Allah and feel that my heart is I've taken my heart out and given it to Allah right there, and Allah is healing it. I imagined the Holy Kaaba right in front of me, and I could fully feel it. Alhamdulillah, I started feeling it again, and I kept asking Allah to you know, give me more signals, more so that I can feel more connection, because I was addicted to it. And one fine day, I made a prayer, a very quick prayer, and it was going to be a very cold morning, and I was not up for it. It was a Monday, and I was just not up for it. Therefore, it was a very random thought in my mind where I wished for, oh, I just hope somebody would give me just pick me up from my house and drop me to the bus stop. And I don't know, I think I came across a random video of about making new friends or something, so I just probably wanted to experiment, or God knows what. I also wish that it's a fellow hijabi sister, so that we can discuss about you know, hijab and whatsoever. So it was a very random thought, and I even said it out loud. I said it out loud. I did put it out in the universe. I said that, oh, I really wish that, you know, somebody picks me up from my house and just drops me. I hope it's like it's like a fellow hijabi sister, and that was it. That was all. And cut to a couple of days later, fast forward to about, I think, give it about 2-3 weeks later, I woke up this morning and felt extremely exhausted. I was so exhausted. I think I had done a lot of cleaning and a lot of laundry a day before. It was a Monday, and I was extremely exhausted. I woke up and got up, got ready, and left the house to get to work. And I was just not up for the 10-minute, even the 10-minute walk. I usually do, and I can easily walk for 1 hour straight. 1 hour, I can easily walk for the whole day straight, to be honest. But sometimes, especially when I'm really exhausted on a Monday morning, I just can't do it. So I woke up and extremely exhausted, and was walking on that road. All of a sudden, I see a car pull by and just stop, and I was trying to ignore it as much as possible, but it kept following me, and I was creeped out. And then I looked to my left, just to see, you know, if if I should run or if I should, you know, what should I do next. I looked to the left. It was a lady, and she just put her head out of the window and said, "Oh, do you want a lift to the bus stop? I'm just going to the station." And I, at that moment, I did not realize if this was my dua being answered. I just thought, oh my God, she's so wonderful, she's so sweet. So I said, "Oh, thank you so much, sister, Jazakallah, but I'm fine, I'm okay. Thank you so much for asking. You know, you literally made my day, but thank you. May Allah bless you." And she said, "That's fine, no problem." And she said assalam, and she basically carried on with her she carried on. And so later on during the day, I was praying, and then it just clicked to me what had happened that morning. And I realized that what happened to me that morning is exactly what I had prayed for. You don't get it, not even exactly. What had happened to me that morning was A to Z exactly what I prayed for. A cold morning. It was a cold morning. I was exhausted. It was on that road that I didn't want to walk. It was literally someone who wanted to drop me to the bus stop, and it was a hijabi fellow. It was a fellow hijabi sister. Literally every word that I had uttered, every word that I had prayed for, happened. And I was shocked. I was stunned, literally. Like, how can every single word that I wished for happen? It was, you know what it was? It was a sign from Allah that, you know, I know that you were doing your astaghfar. I know that you've started this journey. You've inculcated this habit of reciting astaghfar, and I'm hearing you. I'm here to listen to you. Pray, ask for whatever you want. This is my signal to you. I'm telling you, this is my clear-cut signal to you that I'm listening to you and I'm always here for you. How beautiful. This was one of the most magical experiences of my life. And honestly, since then I've had my ups and downs with astaghfar. I've not been consistent. Some days I have been consistent, mashallah. Some days I've managed to recite more than 2,000, more than the goals I've set for myself. And I know a lot of people who do 10,000, 20,000 astaghfars a day. It's like the man that we spoke about earlier in this video, where he used to recite 30,000 astaghfars, and now he does not even know if he needs if there's anything that he needs to pray for. Like he said, he does not know if Allah's already blessed him with everything he wants and needs, or it's the contentment that he's been blessed with. Whatever it was, he is just happy, and alhamdulillah, he does not wish for anything else. That's the power of astaghfirullah, and that was the purpose of my video today, to share with you this beautiful habit, this gem of a habit that I think all of us should start doing, and inshallah you'll see the changes in your life. So yeah, that was the point of the video, and hope you guys I hope that these stories help you guys as much as they helped me as well. So jazakallah, assalamu alaikum.